The race. Is it 1 o'clock? Is Carlos riding his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan running his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his duck in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his motorcycle in Vietnam? Does Tom come to stoplight? Um, does Alan go to stoplight? Does Alan come to 3 stoplights? Doesn't come to a hotel. Is it 2 o'clock? Is Alan is Alan riding his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan kissing his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his bicycle in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his motorcycle in Hanoi? Does David come to stoplight? Does Alan go to stoplight? Does Alan come to 2 stoplights? Does Alan come to a bookstore? Is it 3 o'clock? Is John riding his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan making his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his motorbike in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his motorcycle in Nha Trang? Does David come to stoplight? Does Alan go to a stoplight? Does Alan come to 3 stoplights? Does Alan come to a bus stop? Is it 4 o'clock? Is Kevin riding his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan beating his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his car in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his motorcycle in California? Is Jack come to stoplight? Does Jack come to stoplight? Does Alan run to stoplight? Does Alan come to 4 stoplights? Does Alan come to a toy shop? Is it 5 o'clock? Is Alan riding his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan washing his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his elephant in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his motorcycle in China? Does Max come to stoplight? Does Alan go to stoplights? Does Alan come to 5 stoplights? Does Alan come to a train station? Is it 6 o'clock? Is John riding his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan painting his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his car in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his motorcycle in Hong Kong? Does John come to stoplight? Does Alan walk to a stoplight? Does Alan come to 6 stoplights? Does Alan come to a store? Is it 7 o'clock? Is Tung riding his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan making his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his chicken in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his motorcycle in Cambodia? Does Tung come to stoplight? Does Alan ride to a stoplight? Does Alan come to 6 stoplights? Does Alan come to a restaurant? Is it 8 o'clock? Is Bob riding his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan kissing his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his duck in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his motorcycle in Germany? Does Mars come to stoplight? Does Alan walk to stoplight? Does Alan come to 8 stoplights? Does Alan come to a traffic light? Is it 9 o'clock? Is Eddie riding his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan kicking his motorcycle in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his uh, dog in San Francisco? Is Alan riding his motorcycle in France? Does Bob come to stoplight? Does Alan walk to stoplight? Does Alan come to 9 stoplights? Does Alan come to a stadium?